Welcome back, guys. I feel like we should do a practical course, a practical project for you to practicalize email marketing, and I'll be using this campaign to do that. So I created some prompts. Since we'll be using AI, I created some prompts and I created a project. So we'll be going through about three projects for sales funnel. And sales funnel is a very simple concept. It's a way to nurture or to nurse your audience in a way to make sales or in a way to sell something to them. So we are going to just create a three side projects that we are going to use to create this sales funnel. And this sales funnel is something you have to know because some clients would want to reach out to you as an email marketer to create a sales funnel for them. So this sales funnel is just for one goal, is to sell an online course. That's the end goal. But this beginning, we want to start with like welcoming the mailing list. Let's say we got a mailing list and want to create a sales funnel for that mailing list. So at first, I'll go to my Google Forms to get the mailing list I want to create sales funnel for. I want to use a new mailing list. And to get the mailing list, I came to my Google Form to get some mailing list I've always had, and in the past, a while ago, I'll use that as this sales funnel project. So this was where I gathered enough mailing list, and not 14. I have more than 14 actually. I have more than 14. The one I'm talking about. Let me look for it. I think it's this. So having to check this, I have about 116 responses. 116 responses. Sorry, I have about 116 responses. So all I have to do is to like download it in CSV. I'll download the responses in CSV and I'll have that in my downloads. These the responses. I will extract this. I will extract all. I'll have it extracted. This is it right here. I have it extracted, download, and this I'll delete this. So I have the list extracted. This is the list you want to use to practicalize this like sales funnel. You want to use this particular list to create a sales funnel. So I have that extracted already. I'll go back to my Zoho campaigns and I'll try to use this contact to import my audience, and I'll say all contacts, and I would create a new audience. I'll create a new audience. And at the same time, we can go on to this. We can go on to campaign. We say email campaigns. And I'll create my first campaign actually. I'll create another campaign, which is the first campaign for the sales funnel. I'll create a campaign, and creating this campaign would mean a lot because want to see how to create a sales funnel. A or B testing is something we are going to do as well later. We're going to send two different versions of email campaign to see which one performs best. We're going to do that as well. But this right now, I want to send a regular email as a newsletter, and I'm going to use this to create a new email, and I'm going to click on the create new, and I'll call this sales funnel one. That's the name of this campaign. I'll save and proceed to create this campaign, and we have our mailing list already. So we are going to start with this subject here. So this is where this comes in. I created some prompts. So the subject will be welcome on board, and I would create this prompt. I said I want to design. I'll use this prompt. I'll copy this prompt. This is a prompt I created. I want to design this as a tech instructor welcoming a new mailing list on board for tech mentorship and course instruction in graphic design, web design, cybersecurity, generative AI, prompt engineering, digital marketing, and web development, with a brief introduction of my name being Beloved Adejoyigbe, a tech instructor from Abuja, Nigeria, with a call to action inviting them to a WhatsApp group for special updates and tech course giveaways. So I created a WhatsApp group for that. This is the WhatsApp group I created for that. So I created the WhatsApp group, and this is it. So I created this WhatsApp group. We're going to use this to invite them. Now let's write the subjects. The subjects that I have in mind, I'll use the subject I have in mind without waiting for what or prompts later. So I'll use this welcome on board, and I'll use welcome on board paste, and I'll use the first name of the person I'm sending it to. So I'm going to say contact's first name, and it will say welcome on board, so name, and the pre-header, let's prompt this. So I'm going to copy this and come to chat gpt to prompt this using AI to create the newsletter. So I want to design a newsletter. Yeah, we have welcome to tech mentorship newsletter. So I'll just say greetings future innovators, and let me use this as the pre-header. And so we're going to save this as the subject and pre-header. We have that saved already, and I'm going to attach the sender details, which is mine. I'm going to add my own details, and the person sending it, I would name myself beloved at the GB, as it has always been, and this beloved at the GB. If you could see clearly, you could see I'm using my professional email address to do this. So whenever you're using Zero campaigns, don't use a free email, get a professional email address. I've shown you how to get a professional email address to do this. So that will be my sender email, and reply tracking. If you enable reply tracking, will generate a dedicated reply to your address for your contact, so you can definitely efficiently track their replies. Okay, so we'll not do reply tracking naturally. We're going to say reply single address. We're going to save this. So we have the second step done. We've created the subject line, we've created the sender line, and now the recipient. I'm going to click on add recipient, and I'll click on list. Having to click on list, I'll have to create a new list. Right here, I'll say create a new list, and creating a new list, I'll call this list a new name. I'll say sales funnel. Okay, let's just say sales funnel. I'll create this list as sales funnel, and having to create this list as sales funnel, I would have a new contact. I'll add contacts to the main list by clicking here, and having to add a new contact. So I'm trying to look for how I could add the new contacts we have now. So all I have to do is to go to my Zoro campaign all over again and create a new list here. So I have to close this actually. I have to close this. So having to come here, I'll sign in. So right here, I want to create that list. Let me come here and say contacts. I'm going to create contact right here, and I'm going to add new contacts. I will import with CSV. From the CSV I downloaded, I'll select file, and I'll import right here. Come to download and import this. This is where I have the list I was talking about. I'll import this. I'll have this imported, and choose preferences. We're going to choose preferences, and this will be marketing. Update subscription type for existing contact. This contact I've given consent. I'll save this successfully, and I'll select list. I created a list not quite long, so I'll select the sales funnel list, like the one I created. So I'll save this, and map fields. We're going to map the field. We're going to take the contact email. Of course, got it, and we've mapped that already. So we're going to contact email, and I would map a name. Yes, just map first name. For this, we are going to map the first name, and we're going to save that. So I'll be able to map the fields and the tag selection. We can use the Utemis course tag. I'll assign tags as well, and I'll import this successfully. I'm going to import this particular contact list, and we're going to have that imported. So we have it imported, and we have 1116 counts. When you have we'll be able to do that 100%. When you come back to your contacts, you're going to see different, you're going to see all your contacts in one place, and we have all our contacts here in one place. So we have a whole lot of them right now, and we are going to proceed with what we are supposed to do. We're going to come back here, and here we have something let me use one of my mail beloved. gmail.com. Okay, so this will be beloved and this will be adjb, and we have something like this. So I'm going to say write the subscription, and this contact was giving consent. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to just map out contacts, leave these out, and I'm going to save this. Actually, I'm going to save that, and email address only, I'm going to leave this alone, and I'm going to add it to the list, and we have it added. So having to add this, I want to use that sales funnel list I just imported. I want to use it to do what we are going to do. We have that list imported already, so I'll close this and come back here. So right now we have sales funnel, we have 115 contacts. I'm going to click on this to use the sales funnel contacts list, and we're going to next that. Having to next this, I have this already, and content right here. We're going to create the content. We've done the subject line, we've done the sender line, we've done the recipients line, and now is the content line. So to create the content, and you can see the advanced option which says contact scoring. We're going to set up contact scoring for this, and analyze every action of a contact count, analyze and discover quality contact by scoring the activities. So I'm going to assign scores now, and I'm going to say edit scores. We're going to do unique open, which is 10, multiple open 20, unique click 20. We can use all these. Positive reply, okay, we'll leave that as 0. Actually, we'll leave this at 0, we'll leave that as 1. Opt-in, positive reply 0, and yeah, we can do that. Can do all these. Let's see, multiple open, unique click, unique reply. This has no say. Multiple reply, let's see, multiple open will be like 30, and unique open will be like 20, and we have this, and we're going to save this. I'll leave this as 1. I'm going to save that. So we have a contact scoring to track our contacts. So we have all these, and we're going to leave that for now. We're going to go back to our campaign, and that's the advanced settings. You can do more advanced settings if you want to. So now we want to create the content. So I'm going to click on create content to create the content of this newsletter. Now we have like pick one of our plain. It says use our pre-designs and set emails. So we're going to try and use this because we use the other one the other time. So we're going to try and use something like this. I would say let's try and use something like this. So I can use this Twinkle. Actually, let me use this Twinkle. So I'm going to use the Twinkle to design our email, and we're going to load it, and we're going to be able to edit this actually. And back to ChatGPT, it gives us a mailing list. Actually, it gives us a newsletter, and it says I'm thrilled to extend a warm welcome to you as you embark on a exciting journey on tech exploration. Okay, so now what I'll do is to make it short, make this short for a newsletter copy. So I'll do make this short for a newsletter copy. I'll send that to prompt that. So I have something like this. I'm beloved IGP, your tech instructor from Abuja, Nigeria. Excited to have you join our tech mentorship today. Explore graphic design. Join our WhatsApp group for exclusive updates, and let's dive into. Okay, so this looks good actually. This looks good. So I'm going to use the logo. I have a logo already. I designed the logo, or I can just leave it as text. I can say tech talent. Or okay, so we have that, and this place would say something about the mailing list. Welcome aboard, something like this. I can say welcome aboard, something like this. Okay, let me type welcome aboard. So I'll put something like this, welcome aboard, and I'll come right here to copy something like this. I'm beloved to copy something like this. So we are going to have something like this copied. I'm going to paste this Ctrl V. This is a call to action button actually, and I can, this right here is have it join me to join to greatness. And this is a banner. This is a banner looking so good. So we can have something like this designed as well. We can have a banner like this designed. So I'll change this, and let's see the image size. This is a banner size actually, and I would say let me do other content and explore graphic design. I can do something like this. Okay, we can use the talent hub like we can use the Talent Hub logo. So I'll just change to Talent Hub. I would upload from my computer. I would come to downloads and I'll use this white Talent Hub logo, and I'll use that to do this. I'll use that for this, and yeah, so we have something like this. And I would change, you can change the color here. You can change the color. You can change to something like yellowish. Since I have yellow in the color we'll be using, and these two yellow, actually this can be black. This can be black initial. Yeah, so something like this, and this can be black as well. And this can be, I can have this deleted actually. I can have this deleted. I don't need that, so I'll delete that and have it deleted here again. And I can have this whole place deleted. So we have that. So we've deleted that, and I can have this place deleted as well, and I can have this one deleted as well. Okay, so we have something like this. This can be reduced. Let's see if there's a way we can reduce this, and let's edit this actually. Let's edit. So we are going to have something like this. The size, we are going to reduce the size of this, or we really love to reduce the size. Okay, let's create a banner actually. Let's use it as a banner. Let's create a banner. So all I have to do is to click on banner, check for banner on Canva. I'm going to try and design a banner. I'm going to design a banner here on Canva. Coming here, there is a banner here. There's this banner I love this. I'll just take this right here. So here I have it, and I can say talent. I can design talents or something like this. One step at a time. You get there, it goes with what I am doing as well. So we can just do something like this in JPEG actually. I'll have it downloaded JPEG, and yeah, we're going to proceed like that. So once we have that downloaded, I'm going to come to Zoro Campaigns back to have it used, and I have that downloaded already. All I have to do is to change this. I have to change this. I'll upload the banner from my computer. I'll upload this particular banner here, right here. I'm going to use this particular one for the banner purpose. To be good at email marketing, you have to learn some design skills as well, and some prompt engineering skill using generative AI to, like what I'm doing right now, making designs and doing this. So I'm going to leave it at this. So we have something like this, and talent, or we have something like this. It's looking so okay. Then right here I'm going to say we can change the text color actually. We can change the text color to black, and we're going to have that. We can change this text color to black, can change it to black right here, and we have something like that. And we can have this deleted actually. So I have that deleted. Then we have something like this, pin it. Then I can come back to chats and see join our WhatsApp group, and we can, okay, so we have to do this explore, and I'll come here and put it here. So yeah, I can put explore with me, and the ultimate solution for your tech needs. We can leave something like this, and we can make this align to the middle actually. And to do that, we just come here and put it in the middle, and yeah, let's see what it looks like. So we have something like this. We can just delete this particular page. So we can delete this particular page. We have something like this designed, and it's not looking too clustered. So we can continue this way and say, right now you can change this. Let's see. Let's try and use this and see if it will make sense. It made a whole lot of sense actually. And I'll do the same for here. I'll change the image. I'll upload the second tech hub, since we have talent hub, since we have more than one design. So we can use this black in the middle, and I'll use the yellow at the very end. So I'm going to use this image. So we have that, and we have that. So I'm going to leave this to black as well. I'm going to change that to black. I'm going to change this is white already. I'm going to change this upper part to black as well. Then the last one, I'm going to input the yellow part, the yellow tech hub. I'm going to come to my computers and input this. Okay, then we'll use this as well for the third, and we have this. So we are going to do some changes. We're going to change the background color. So we're going to change the background color here, and I have this. I would click on here, and we have something like this. We have found one is in the image content as the image type should be. So we're going to check that. This image is above 1 MB actually, so I don't think we'll be using this since this is what is found. I'm going to just have this. I'm going to come here, and this is the button you're going to use to edit what you've written. I'm going to come here and edit it. So it's not going to go. Let's try and create a very simple banner, and all I have to do is to have this deleted and write something like this, then can just do something like this. Actually can do something like this and something like this as the banner. So we have something like this. Let's see if that would fit for a banner, and we can delete this part. Okay, so let's have this part deleted. I want to delete this whole part. Delete. Yeah, so we have something like this already. Let's delete this part as well. Let's delete this. So we're going to change this banner. We're going to change this. Actually, I'm going to download this in JPEG. I'm going to download that, and we're going to have a new banner. I'm going to change the banner right here. Since we're having a new banner, I'm going to change, and I'm going to upload a new one from computer, and we have something like this. Download. I have something like this. I'll open this for our usage, and I'll use this image instead. So we have this download done, then we have something like this. Okay, and now the ultimate solution for all your tech needs, then I'll leave something like this. I can leave something like this, join. Okay, I can do something like this, join our giveaway, and it will look perfect that way. I can decide not to use this actually, or I can decide to redesign this, so it's going to carry the details here. I can say explore. I can do this into the banner. I can do this here, so it will be something like this. Explore. Okay, so it will be something like this. So we have something like this, and we can, let me see how this could fit in perfectly. This will be changed to another color. Try come to the design parts and change this color to something like black, or let's say red, or yellow, still yellow, and the text will be black. Why the text will be black? And design, this text will be black. Okay, so we have the text and the link to the WhatsApp can be added here. So I'm just going to come here and add copy, and see how I can copy the link from here. I'll just say invite via group link. I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going to come here and paste the link, Ctrl V, and I have the link pasted. So it's going to open a new window, and we're going to have that done, designed, and what we want to input here is this can be deleted as well. This can be deleted. That's not the point of the email. So here will be join our community. I can just leave it join. Alright, community. Okay, so it's going to be something like this. Join our community. Join our community here. We're going to have something like this. Join our community here. So I have some of this designed, and can go with something like this. Talents or explore graphic design. Why we can as well make this something like this, right? Or we can make it stand out like red. So we have something like this, and I'm going to have this downloaded as the banner. So we're going to use this as the new banner. I'm coming back to Zoho to use that as the new banner. So I'm going to change this and load the new banner from computer, and we have the new banner right here. I'm going to open this. I'm going to use this. So having to use this, I'll say done. Let's see if it changes. Change. Having to use this one I want to use. Then we have it done. Okay, so we have something like this as our design, and the image is looking so great, as you can see. So right here in the contacts, we can input the same link, the same WhatsApp link, and I'll come back here and do this. So we have one call to action, and this is done. We'll come back here again and check that it's done well. We can make this red. Actually, we can make the design red. Come to design and make this red, and we'll make this white. I'll make this like whitish in color. So we have something like this. Padding to the top, padding to the bottom, padding to the right 15, padding to the left 15, and yes, we have that. And you can come here to check how well that will be. So we have these, we have the contact us, join our WhatsApp group, and we have the followers on. So right here I'll try to input my own details, bill actions, as I did before. Here again, bill actions. I will uncheck this. I don't have that. I'll uncheck this. Yeah, YouTube is active. I'll uncheck this. I'll check YouTube. YouTube is active, so I'll put at bill actions, and Instagram bill actions. I think those are the ones we'll put, and we've done that. So we have all these, like we have the email design, and this is what design looks like. And I don't think it's looking so bad, so we can proceed with this. I'm going to delete this part. Let's see, we have something like this, and it's not looking bad at all. So we have something like this done. So we have these, and we would proceed. Contacts, we put this download, and let's make sure the contacts, everything is intact. So we'll proceed. So having to proceed, your campaign has been approved, so we can send this immediately, and we can send a test mail. Let's try and see a test mail. Let's see what it will look like. I can send a test mail to Williams Beloved 1 at gmail.com. Just send the email. Let's send this, and let me check the sample. Maybe it has been sent, and so we can see what this sample looks like. Your test email has been sent, so let me see what the sample looks like. This is sample right here. It says welcome on board, F name, and welcome aboard. I'm Bilola Ejigbe, your tech instructor from Pluto, Nigeria. Excited to have you on this journey. We have something like this, and you can easily create contacts, and it will take you to the group. That's good. This is a very good like email. You can easily join the group, as you can see. So I'll have this sent. I'll have it sent actually. So we have this, and it looks good. And come back to edit the subject here. Edit the subject here. We can just do welcome on board, because the first name might not be in the list. So I'll just do something like this, and yeah. So we're going to save. I'm going to save this. Let's see. And it says, if you check the email, the test email, the welcome on board was the first thing we saw, and there says greetings feature innovator. That's what the pre-header was, and it looks good. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with this and have it sent like that. So we can send it now, or send in batches, or you send later. So let's try and use send later, and say we are going to send this on a Monday. That will be on a Monday. We're going to send this. Okay, let's send it on a Saturday. Let's say it goes on a Saturday. We're going to send it today, and we're going to make the time like we're going to make it like 10:15 a.m. and we're going to schedule that. We are ready to schedule your campaign for this, and yeah, I'll go ahead to schedule it for that. Then having to go ahead, we're going to then yes, yeah, you've successfully scheduled your campaign. So we've scheduled that, and it's going to have it sent later on, and that's how we're going to create our first sales funnel. Let's see how it goes. We're going to check the reports and see how it goes, because we have bulk contacts right here. We can use it to like check the metrics and all that. So the campaign has been scheduled, and let's see how it goes. I hope to see you in my next lesson. See you there.